So we have some more controls. Let's go ahead and look into them. /NV/06. Okay, so after this we have looked into yesterday, that is group condition, and we know group condition can be offered in two ways. One is total document value or group of material value, and we have two routines for this, and we can give left out amount to the highest value line item in the document, which is particular group difference comparison. Okay, the next is changes which can be made. So in the SAP, we know that we would be, why we are creating customer master, why we have configured document types, why we created enterprise structure and everything. The reason is to save the time of user. When he creates an order, we want to save his time, and there should not be any user entry mistake. That's the reason we maintained customer master, we maintained document types, configured enterprise structure and everything, because this all data would be automatically copied or determined into sales document, that is sold to party from partner determination. Okay, and we have listing, exclusion, material, lot of things, right? You know, whenever we create an order, system performs a lot of activities. So why we have configured these all things is two reasons. One is user work should be very easy, and second thing, there should not be any error. Okay, so but sometimes what happens, so for a customer a plant number Z900 has been assigned, but he ordered a material X. That material is not available in this particular Z900. So there should be some provision for the user to change that plant in the sales order to Z981. Okay, so that he can get it from there. Or else we have a shipping point. Some say, suppose there is 1,000 shipping point assigned to this customer, but there was a heavy rains and flood, and this shipping point has been submerged under the water. So now I cannot deliver goods for this customer from this shipping point. So there should be a provision for the user to change the shipping point from 1,000 to something 2,000. So user will have some like say something to change in the sales document. Okay, he can change certain values, he can overwrite. Okay, what all we configured at the preceding level and determined at the subsequent level, user can change certain values and he can overwrite certain values. Okay, so coming to the pricing, what values user can change and what values user you guys can hear me, everyone? Karthik, can you hear me? Karthik is not there. Others, you guys can hear me? I'm seeing message of Karthik. Yeah, you can hear me, right? Perfect. Okay. So coming to the pricing, okay, let's see what all the values we can change. That is, user can change in the sales document. First of all, whether he can change or not. Okay, whether you are allowing user to change or not, that is controlled by this manual entries. You see PR00 price. Yesterday, what I have done in when I'm showing the scenario of HM00, what I have done, my price was actually 70 rupees, right, in the document, but I have changed 70 rupees to 50 rupees. That means system allowed me to change price 70 rupees to 50 rupees. Why? Because my price condition type PR00 I maintained can be manual entries has priority. That means if you change manually, system should take what user entered, but not what system determined. Okay, but tax, can I change tax for one customer? Can I change can I charge 4%, other customer 3%? Can I do like that? No, tax is across the country the same, across all the customers is same, right? So if you go to MWST, tax condition type, not possible to process manually. That means user cannot change tax. Tax should be automatically determined from the condition type. That's it. User cannot change tax in the sales document. But okay, what values or what fields can user can change? That is, you can determine here what values you can change. So first of all, you will control whether it is allowed for user to change or not. Okay, that is by the manual entries. The next is you can allow user to change amount or percentage, quantity, value, or you can allow him whether to delete or not the condition types. If you activate, you are allowing him. If you uncheck that, you are not allowing him. Okay. So if you want user to delete a condition type, activate it. Manual entry has priority and user can delete it. If you want user to change the quantities in the sales document, allow it. Okay. So this is manual entries controls like how or what are the fields user can change, edit, delete or whatever it is. Just manual entries, right? So if you want to change the price of condition type, then maintain manual entries as blank, and if you don't want change, D for the MWSD. And important interview question also, sometimes in they ask in interviews, like client requirement is there is a condition type which is manual, okay, which user has to enter manually into the sales document, but once after entering that, system should not allow him to change the amount or value. Okay, I can insert that condition type in the sales document, but once after inserting, system should not allow him to change or delete the value. How can you do that? Just uncheck amount and delete, whatever the options we have, just uncheck that, so that system will not allow him to change, edit or delete anything. Okay, so that is manual entries. Then next, master data. So we know pricing is a master data, right? Pricing is, we call it as price master, or we call it as condition master. Price master or condition master. We know pricing is a, so what is the master data of pricing? That is nothing but VK11. VK11 is master data for pricing. So you have certain fields here, master data fields, which what are the fields you are seeing here, these fields you can also see in the VK11, that is condition record. Okay, that means these fields you can control at the condition type level, or you can control them at the condition record level. That is up to you. Okay, depending on the client's requirement, you can control these fields. Suppose say validity of a condition record or condition type, you can control either here or you can control it in the VK11. Let me show you, that would be good. VK12, I go to change mode, VK12. So condition record, this VK11 or VK12, this is the master data of pricing. Okay, so when you enter into this particular, okay, so if you select this and go to details, okay, if you go to details, or one more tab, additional data we have, okay, in the details. Yeah, you see validity, valid from, valid to. That's what we have here, right? Where is it? Yeah, valid from, valid to. And we have an delete from database, whether you want to delete this condition or not. You will also have the same thing here, deletion indicator. You see here? So whatever you are seeing here, okay, that you will be also, that means you can control these things either at a condition level or condition record level. Okay, so very important, this thing is this particular pricing procedure, whatever you are seeing here. Okay, in the PR00, the pricing procedure what we are seeing here. So it looks like one single field, but it's altogether a concept called as condition supplement. Okay, condition supplement. So let's look into this condition supplement. Okay, so as I just told you, this pricing procedure, what are the field we see just now, it is used in the condition supplement concept. So condition supplement concept, so what is it? That is, you want to determine some other condition type. Suppose say if PR00 is there, fine. But you want to determine some other condition type like ZSUP condition type. When you want to determine this condition type, when this PR00 price is 10,000. Only if PR00 is 10,000, it will trigger the ZSUP. Why? Because your client tells that, okay, what all the discounts I'm giving, that's fine. But for any of my customer, if he is getting highest value in the sense, see in our scenario what we have seen, 9,600, 9,800, something like this, right? And last material combination is 10,000. That means if any customer is buying material, then he is getting 10,000. That means he is paying the highest price for that material. But if it is customer material combination, we are giving like this. If it is price list and material combination, we are giving like this. But when it comes to the only material, that means any customer can buy any material, he is getting 10,000 price. So what your customer tells is, as the customers who is buying the material and getting highest price, give them 2% discount. Give them 2% discount. Okay, so when this 2% should be triggered, when your price condition type reaches to 10,000, then only this 2% will trigger. How it will trigger? With a condition supplement supplement means next to the main one, in relation to the main one, and in next to the main one. If this determines, then only this will determine. That's what supplement. If you know it, right? Subsequent delivery free of charge. What is subsequent? It is next to the main one. You already delivered the product, but it's damaged, so now you are again replacing with the same thing. Okay, so let's see the condition supplement concept. So condition supplement concept, my client requirement, what he's saying is, if any customer is getting maximum price, what is the maximum price? In our scenario, the maximum price is 10,000, right? That's what we are discussing from day one. See, maximum price, what is maximum price? 10,000. This is what in our scenario. Okay, so if any customer for any product, if he this buying this particular wax 1500 product, if PR00 is triggering 10,000, then it should also trigger some 3% additional discount for that customer, and that is for that particular order. Okay, so what's the requirement? If any customer is getting a maximum price, then it should trigger 3% discount. So how you give the solution for this? That is through condition supplement. So how it works? Create a condition type. Okay, so you need your condition record, as you know, you maintain only with the material combination, so you know the table what to create. Okay, and access sequence. There is no standard for this actually. You can create your own. So condition record, I'm copying. It is a percentage discount, right? What customer is saying that I want to give 3%. So what is the best percentage discount we know? K007, right? So I'm copying K007 to ZSUP. This is my condition supplement condition type. Okay, and now what I'm doing is I'm placing this particular condition supplement into a new procedure called as in my standard procedure itself. My standard pricing procedure is ZWXI4NQ. Okay, I'm placing this into standard procedure as it's a discount. the account key is ERS, requirement is 2 and everything. And on what I'm calculating this? Field 20. From I'm calculating the ZUP and 20. What is 20? Base price, right? 20 is base price. That means 3% on 10,000, whatever the price determines. So once after you place that condition type into the pricing procedure, then now create a new pricing procedure that is called as supplement pricing procedure. That is ZSUP01 what I am creating here. So in this supplement procedure, what I'll be doing is I'll be putting both my price condition type and I'll also put my discount, this supplement condition type. You can see here 10 YPR0 and 20 ZSUP, and ZSUP is calculated on this particular, right? So now what I'll be doing is I'll go to my price condition type YPR0, okay, and I'll assign this ZSUP, whatever the procedure is, ZSUP01. This is my condition supplement procedure, right? And this is my sales procedure. The main procedure is this. So now what I will do is I'll go to this particular condition type control in the V/06 and I will place this particular in the field what we are seeing now. That is, I'll go here in the PR00 my price condition type, and in this field pricing procedure what I'll do is I'll put ZSUP01. So what happens now? If price triggered 10,000, if price is triggering 10,000, then what system will do? System will trigger this particular ZSUP1, and within the ZSUP1 you place two condition types. One is your standard pricing condition type and supplement condition type. So what system will do? If this price is 10,000, system will trigger this supplement, and from this supplement it will trigger the condition type ZSUP, and ZSUP has 3% discount, right? So that's how you'll be giving more discount to the customer. So in the fourth step, what you do, you go to the main condition type YPR0 and again supplement pricing process here, and you place this YPR0. Go to V/06, select your PR00 and maintain ZSUP01 in the pricing procedure field, whatever I showed you now. Okay, the pricing procedure field, maintain that ZSUP1. So once after this, now you need to maintain condition record. So how you'll maintain this condition record? So condition supplement, let me show you the condition supplement. So this, not this one, let me go back one. This is condition supplement. You see yellow arrow, condition supplement. So here where you will mention that if the price is 10,000, okay, click this condition supplement, and here you will mention PR00, right, your price. So what discount you want to give? Condition supplement, you want to give 3%. Okay, so that's what, this here where you will maintain the price of the PR00, 10,000. If it is 10,000, system should trigger this 3% discount, that is ZSUP. So go to the VK11 or VK12, as I told you, go here and click on this and add supplement condition type ZSUP 3%. And you can see in my document, ZSUP has been triggered. Why? Because the price is 10,000. The price is 10,000, so it triggered ZSUP. Okay. So this is what condition supplement. Condition supplement is if you want to give discount basing upon one factor, that is if PR00 is 10,000, then only this will trigger. If not, no. Okay. So that's what condition supplement. So after the condition supplement, so delete from database. See, generally, as you know, we don't delete anything from the database, right? We just only set the deletion flag. We only set a deletion flag so that it will not be in use, but generally we don't delete anything. But still you want to delete, you can delete either with a pop-up message saying that, hey, you are going to delete something, or without a pop-up message, without any notification, system will straight away delete. You can do that. Okay. And this deletion indicator again will be also controlled in the condition type controls anyway. Okay, so that's what you have this particular two, and the next is reference condition type. This field reference condition type is applicable only for one business process, that is intercompany sales and billing. Okay, only for intercompany sales and billing this particular reference condition type will be applicable. You can use that in any scenario also, but in standard it is applicable for only intercompany sales and billing. Okay, so intercompany billing, the standard condition type is IV01. For IV01 you will have PI01. Okay, it's an IV01, right? For this you will have a reference condition type called as PI01. Okay, for only for this process you will be having by standard, but later if you want to create, you can create. Okay, so I'm not discussing this why it is a reference something like this now. Why? Because we'll discuss this anyway when it comes to the business process there. Okay, at that time again we can leisurely discuss this all things. So I'm not just discussing that here now. Okay, so let me go back to the standard PI00. Yeah. So the next is condition index. Okay, so condition index, it's nothing but you want to change some condition record for the condition type in one screen. Condition index will help you to do that. Index means for every book you will have an index, right? In the index it will tell you what are the contents of this book. Like that, if you for a condition type, you may maintain hundreds of condition records for condition type, right? So what are the condition records maintained for this condition type you want to see in one screen and you want to change in one go, condition index will help. The transaction code for the condition index is v/i5 and v/i6. Very important. So they'll be asking this transaction codes when it comes to the condition index. What is the T code for creating and what is the change and display? Okay. So we'll not be looking at the condition index in that depth, but if you can run the transaction, you can see there like v/i5, v/i5, you can see there. Document. So select condition records using a condition. There are no condition records for selection. Okay, so I don't have that records actually here, but if you go either through the standard, you might find something. Okay, so select condition records using a condition record. That means you can see all the condition records what is maintained for some condition type, and in a one screen, and you can change it or edit it or something. So that's what condition index is. Then next is condition update. So condition update, it looks like one field, but again it's a complete concept. Okay, so let me do one thing, uncheck this, save it. Okay, so data was saved. Okay, so yeah, so now let me go to the VK12 /n VK12. Okay, okay, so select this material and go to additional data. This is the additional data icon. If you click on this additional data, okay, just make a note. What all you are seeing here? First is something variable key, then after its validity, assignments, assignment for retail promotion, payment, right? That's what you are seeing here, right? And there is no scroll for this page also. Okay, for this screen, there is no scroll down or something, and you are seeing this, right? So now, let me go back, activate this, and save it. Okay, so it has been saved. So now let me again open this particular screen, additional data. So just have a look at it, how the screen is and what all fields we have. So let me go /n VK12, select this and go to additional data. So did you notice something? Anyone can tell me? Did you notice something? Limits for pricing. Earlier, as I told you, you don't even have the scroll on the right. Now you have scrolling, and This block you are seeing new limits for pricing. Okay, that means if you activate condition update in the condition type controls, if you activate this, then system will prompt in this additional data, system will show you additional 3 fields here. If you uncheck that, you will not see this block actually. If you check that, then only system will show you this block in the additional data. So this is for condition update concept. So now let's look into what is a condition update concept. Okay, condition update. See, certain times in business, you want to give some promotions, some offers, like only for first 10 customers up to stock last. That means for the first 100 quantity only. This is for the first 10 customers or first 100 quantity or first 10 lakh value of this product. That means if X material, this 3% discount is applicable only for first 10 customers. That means first 10 customers whoever buy this X material, they will get 3% discount. Any customer, but only up to 100 products. From 101, system will not give discount. Up to 100, anyone buy this X material, system will give discount 3%. Or this X material, any customer, let him buy, but the value should be 10 lakhs. That means up to 10 lakhs value for this material, system will give 3% discount. Once this particular if the value, the purchase value of all the customers, whoever is buying this X material reaches to 10 lakhs, system will not give this discount. That means condition update means archiving or making the condition type absolute after certain criteria. First 10 customers, what happens? This discount should become absolute. That's what condition update is. Okay, so let's see how this condition type works. And see, this is where you will find a major gap in SAP coming to the pricing. In the interviews, if you ask you, did you find any gaps in the pricing? Yes. Where? Condition update. Okay, here where you will be finding a major gap. Okay, so condition index we looked into. The next is this condition update. What is condition update? You are restricting the condition record up to particular quantity, value, or number of orders. Okay, that means you are making a condition record or making a condition record absolute, or making a condition or restricting a condition record only for particular number of orders, particular quantity, something like that. This is called as condition update, and let's see the scenario. So what's your scenario of this particular? That is, the client requirement is whenever they have launched a new product, they want to give 6,000 offer. But how? Only for the first 10 lakh quantity, a quantity based discount. Okay, for first 10 lakh quantity, your client want to give some discount of, say, suppose 3% or something, anything it can be. Okay, this is the scenario. Or some customers say that for first 100 customers I want to give discount. Okay, it can be anything, but in the scenario what we are discussing is quantity. Why? Because it is little more conceptual to discuss. So what you can do here, you see, condition value, that means 10 lakhs, something, anything. Condition base value, cartons, what customer is saying, 10 lakh quantity, right? 10 lakh quantity. So here anyway I am taking cartons, but it might be pieces or something, 10 lakh quantity. And the next option is number of orders. Number of orders. What system says? Enter a valid value. This is where the gap in SAP. The gap in SAP is system will allow you to enter only number 3. That's it. And that means up to 3. System will allow you only up to 3 number of orders. But if a customer tells that for first 100 customers or first 10 customers, you cannot do it. Why? Because system don't allow you. System allows maximum number of orders is up to only 3. That's where the huge gap here. Why? Because which company will give only for first 3 customers, for first 3 orders, at least first 10, right? At least first 10 orders, right? So this is where the huge gap in SAP what we see here. So let's see how the configuration goes on for this. So step one, you will be creating. So it is a quantity based, right? What customer is saying, first 10 lakh quantity. That means condition value should be quantity based condition value, condition type. So now I'm taking close match, that is K004, which is a quantity based condition type. So and I'm renaming it to ZUPP. Okay, I saved it. Then after, I'm placing this condition type into my standard pricing procedure ZVAA01. Okay, and save it. And I created one more pricing procedure ZVAA02, and here I created this one. That means YPR00 should become absolute, right? So here where I will mention first 10 lakh quantity, and for every up to 10 lakh quantity, system should give this ZUPP. Later on, this should become absolute, or system should restrict it. Okay. So in the third step, you mention the condition record. Okay. So what a condition record I am giving here? So this offer is across the sales organization. So I'm selecting the sales organization, and if any customer is buying this material, I should give 6,000 quantity. Okay. But until what? Until this quantity reaches 10 lakhs. So where you will mention this 10 lakhs? You will mention in the you go to the condition record. You go to the condition record, select it, and click on this icon condition supplement. Where is that? Just a minute. So condition update, right? We are discussing. Okay. Click on the additional data and come here and mention 10 lakhs. Up to this value, system will give 6,000 discounts, and later on, system will make that particular condition type absolute. Okay. And as I told you, here where we find the maximum major gap in SAP, that is maximum number of orders. And you can see it has been determined in my order. So customer placed an order for this material and it's 10,000, and you can see ZUPP condition update 6,000 has been determined. Okay, 6,000 has been determined. And see, okay, how system knows this? How system knows whether it has been reached or not? How system will know? That means how system will know, okay, number of orders is 10, so 10 is reached, so I need to make this absolute. How system will know that? That is through a standard infrastructure we have in the SAP, that is S0 S066 or S071. Let me just check. I hope it is S071. Okay, the T code to see infrastructure is OM01. Okay, OM01. So let me go to OM01, check test. OM01. I hope it is S071. S071. It's not S066. It is S071 condition update. With this particular infrastructure, system will update. So first customer placed an order for 10,000 quantity. It will update the 10,000 here. Next, it will update. So when it reach the 10 lakh, system will make that condition type restricted or absolute. So that from next onwards, system will not give the discount. So the infrastructure is 71, S071, and you can see that in the OM01 T code. I don't know whether I have put that in the document or not. I hope it's not there. So this infrastructure number S071 and infrastructure T code is not there in the document. So please make a note. Either from the video you can take it, or you just write it somewhere. T code is OM01 and infrastructure is S071. Okay. So we'll call it a day here. We discussed a lot, I can say. It will take days for you to practice this and to understand the concepts. So we'll stop it here, and most probably tomorrow is the last class for this document type, pricings, and we have one more class that is for the 16 fields, that is pricing procedure. So 2 days maximum. By this weekend, pricing is done. Pricing is finished by this weekend. Yeah, any questions, anyone? Okay. So hope so no questions. We'll call it a day today and catch back tomorrow same time. Good night everyone. Bye bye.